We are joined with Isaac Falusi, immigration attorney. Isaac, can you tell us a little bit more about what's going on in the U.S. as it relates to immigration today? What are your clients coming in with? We know we are in very serious times here in the U.S.
Oh, wow. A lot has changed, actually. We've got more people coming through the door, worrying about their status. The people that might have not done anything about it before, now they are more attentive to knowing their own status, to see how to how to position themselves so the Trump era laws and regulations will not hit them. So yeah, we've got many coming through the door, and people are a little bit more scared now, for lack of a better word. They're scared, they're terrified. Some have been here for eons. They've been here for like all their lives, and most of them are just kind of like worried that anytime, any moment, anything could happen, and they could, end up back in their country. So we've gotten a lot of that coming in through the door.
President Trump has put forth some new laws as it relates to immigration. How are they affecting the border? How are they affecting those who are looking to come in to the U.S.?
The president is not, I'm not sure the president understands the issue as he's making it out to be. And objectively, if we don't look at it from the party prism and we just look at the numbers, the last 10 years, I don't have the number to quote you right now. However, the last 10 years, illegal entrant, people coming into the country, has reduced greatly. We don't have people running into the country, invading the country, as the language of our president suggests. That's number one. Number two, we actually have a net effect with immigration right now. We have people moving out, going to Mexico and going outside the country. So what we have right now is the vast amount of undocumented people that were in the country. Some came here legally, they just decided to stay. And of course, some came through the border. So we have to fix the inside, the immigration inside the country first, before we start willy-nilly separating children from their parent at the border. Legally, the United States Constitution is supposed to respect the United Nations Treaty, that if anyone is running away from persecution from their country and they are at your border, you are to allow them in if they have credible fear of being killed in their country. That's what we call asylum. All right. Also, so there are some people that come here through the border, genuinely running from their lives. That's one. If they have asylum matter, you let them in. There is also another treaty and the Constitution proclamation that, okay, regarding children, right? If you have children coming in unaccompanied, you are to allow them in. It's a human right issue. We are a signer to the United Nations treaties. So we are also to respect that. These are the scenario that I'm not sure the administration understand or actually understand the ramification of what will happen with whatever is being done at the moment.
What's different today as it relates to immigration compared to the Obama administration?
The asylum applicant during the Obama administration was not different from the same number that were there previously. People will come generally asking for asylum. But it was not a number that was astronomical that the legal system cannot address. The asylum issue and the refugee issue, because again, it's a constitutional matter. Constitutionally, we are to respect the treaties that we are bound to. We are bound to a United Nations treaty. So asylum actually came out of that. For if you were running away from your government persecuting you based on your sex, gender, religion, national origin, and member in a particular social group, if you come to a border, United States will allow you in. So it wasn't a matter of number going up or going down, but in totality, the amount of people coming into the country illegally has reduced.
We know that children are being separated from their families as a result of this new law that's been put in place. How is this affecting our young people that are entering the U.S.?
What is happening literally is separating children from their parent. And legally, it is a policy that on its face, it looks like the president has the power to do. However, the human angle of it, is it wise to be done? Is it a device to be used to, is it a means to be used to your ends?
And lastly, Isaac, we know the future for immigration is unknown, but what do we foresee will be the future for U.S. and immigration?
My guess is as good as yours. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. However, I think that in the next few years, in the short term, we're going to see a lot of issues with immigration matters. We're going to see the government, when I say the government, I mean the administration and the agency that it controls, basically violates quite some laws and rules and procedures just to achieve their ends. Just to achieve their end, they will violate some of those. And they're doing that right now. There was some sort of constitutional questions to if they stop you, if an immigrant agent came to your house, knock on your door, what should you say? If they misrepresent themselves to you, is that enough to not for you not to answer them? There's a lot of issues right now that I believe is going to continue. We're going to see increase in the immigration agents doing whatever they can to achieve their aim of reducing immigration or immigrants in the illegal. I don't like to use the word illegal. No human being is illegal, but the people that are here illegally, they're gonna try and do as much to reduce the number. And that's because the body language from the top says so. The body language say, with whatever means necessary. And what was actually scary that is coming from the White House that people are not picking up, you are hearing from the executive, the man that's supposed to carry out the law. That is the President Trump. He is the man in charge of carrying out the law, is the executive, saying that we do not need to follow the law. When he said that there shouldn't be no due process, like you should not send anybody to court, forget these immigration judges. I'm not saying it the way he quoted, but that's basically what he was saying. Forget the due process. Immediately these people come here, you apprehend them, you return them back. That was scary. That was a scary statement. However, in this day, in this political climate that we're in, nobody's really picking up on that. Like, what are you talking about? This is a guy that we voted for to be in charge, to carry out the law, saying the law is not necessary because he has an agenda to get to. So with that and with him being there, I do not foresee any calm in the immigration law and in the immigrant community for now.
As always, we thank you for joining us and for giving us insight into the updates of immigration in the U.S.
Thank you so much for having me. Anytime.